Hello everybody, Kevin here, Rafter94. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're back with another monthly update video. This time we're going to be covering what kind of games we're going to be checking out this August, and as well as potential future games that we'll be recording maybe potentially next month, and of course announcing, some pretty interesting, and also a big mod just came out for Fallout 4 2, Fallout London. We'll be talking about that momentarily, but yeah, we're probably going to be doing a whole playthrough for that potentially, and some other cool stuff that hopefully I'll be able to discuss. But other than that, without further ado, let's get this started. So before we get this started, okay, so before we start this discussion, we did change the way we give away our free PC games. You guys don't know, every month I will be giving out free PC games to pretty much anybody that subscribed to the channel or just watch the videos. And before that, back in the old ways, I used to put the codes in the video, but now I have changed that, so now the codes are going to be in the comments in this video. So be sure to check the comments. I will have it pinned. It is first come first serve, so get it while it lasts before they're gone. And it is going to be PC only, but it will be to a certain platform, like it could be a Steam key, GOG, Epics, etc. Mostly it should be Steam keys mostly, but you never know, some of those keys could be from GOG. So like I said, I always keep an open eye on that. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, every month or so I will be giving out free games with every monthly update video that I've released. So every month, keep an eye out for those videos and keep an eye out for those codes, because like I said before, I will have the code released all at once, and it is first come first serve. So redeem it while you can, otherwise it's going to be gone. So but yeah, I just want to address that to everybody, that yeah, I'll be changing the way I'll be giving out free PC games. So yeah, check the comments down below, and hopefully it will be a game that you will enjoy, hopefully. And one of those keys is a big game that has came out a while ago, but it is regarded as a cult classic. And the game did receive a big update, I think last or 2 years ago. So the game should be playable now on PC, because when the game first came out for the first time on PC, it was horrible. You have to use mods. You literally have to use mods to play that game properly. But with this recent big patch that they released, the game is much more playable now on PC. Now granted, you could mod it still if you wanted to, but personally, if the game runs just fine, just play the game as it is. But yeah, whoever's going to be the lucky winner for this game, hopefully you do enjoy the game, because it is a good game. It is a game that I do intend on finishing. I did start the playthrough for that game for a long time, so hopefully I'll get the time and I will beat it at some point. But there you have it, guys. Check in the comments down below for the free games, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed them, and hopefully it's the game that you guys are going to like. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so first thing first, we already know that Black Myth Wukong is coming out this month. I think it's coming out around the 19th, so let me check the date on that. So it comes out literally like almost 4 weeks from now. Actually, it does come out 4 weeks from now, or 2 weeks from what I'm seeing here on Steam. So yeah, 2 weeks. But this is a game that I'm really looking forward to. Of course, the story is based on Journey to the West, so you will be playing as the Monkey King, which is a very famous character in Chinese novels, and very underrated. And he's been portrayed in a lot of different versions in movies and so, but this will be the first time to be playing as the Monkey King in video game form with all of his crazy abilities, which, like I say, this is one of the few games that I'm really looking forward to. Hopefully the game is good. Hopefully it doesn't suck, because lately we have been getting a lot of hit and miss in the AAA and even double A's games as well. Games will come out, they hype it, and then to come out is an absolute disaster, and I'm just so sick and tired of that. And hopefully Black Myth Wukong doesn't fall into that category, because this game has been in development for a long time. If I check the internet, I think this game has been in development since what, 4 years from now, because they show off like a concept art, and it even released like a tech demo too for the game. And yeah, so they've been making this game since 2018, and then they show off like first actual gameplay back 4 years ago. So for them to spend this much time into the game, I'm really hoping that this game is going to be an absolute banger. And considering that it is sort of like a Souls-like game, I have a feeling a lot of people who play Souls-like games are gonna like this too. But from the way it looks like it plays more like Sekiro with the parry mechanic and all that stuff. So I think it's gonna be more familiar to that game. But it is a game that, like I said, that I will be looking forward to, because the game looks good from what I've seen in all the showcases and the trailers. This game looks really good. And I believe this is also one of the first AAA title game coming from China, which we haven't gotten any big games from China at all. Like, we get like some AA games here and there on Steam, but not in the grand scale of AAA. And this is definitely AAA from what I'm looking at. And for the most part, it looks really good. It looks very promising. The graphics and the gameplay looks absolutely insane. But I just really hope this game is good, because we've all been through there. We played through the game, we be looking forward to the game, we get the game in our hands, we play it, and we end up being more disappointed because of how the game is buggy or the way it was designed, you know. So I'm hoping Black Myth Wukong will deliver that aspect. Hopefully the guys at Game Science makes a banger of a game, because this game has been in development for so long. It's like they have to make this work. If not, then this guy's pretty much finished. But yeah, once that game comes out, we are absolutely going to be checking out Black Myth Wukong, and hopefully we can run the game at max settings, and we're all going to be playing the game in Chinese, even though there is an English dub for it. But for me, my opinion, I like to play games in with the native language, depending on what setting the game is. So yeah, we'll be playing the game in Chinese. You might not like that, but regardless though, the subtitles are going to be on for either English or Chinese track in my video. So it's up to you if you guys want to go do it or play the game for yourself in English. That's up to you, but I'll be looking forward to this game, and hopefully you guys are looking for the playthrough as well. Obviously, our Sunday uploads are still going to be Ghost of Tsushima. I'm still having a blast with that game, and I really started to explore the next island region at the moment. So we're really started in Act 2, and I'm telling you, Ghost of Tsushima, being a 4-year-old game, still pretty damn good. So like, it's look, as much as I don't want to talk too much crap about Rise of the Ronin, because that game is decent on its own, but if you compare it to Ghost of Tsushima still plays way better. The story is also way better. Just the fact that they spoiled who you're gonna face against in Rise of the Ronin, you know, with the opening intro, kind of makes you not want to play the game, but at the same time I do, because the game itself is not bad. Like, I want to keep exploring, do the side missions, but Ghost of Tsushima, to me, just the story feels more compelling. It's a lot more emotional as well, and it's just better written and better made. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk too much smack about Team Ninja, because they make really good games. When it comes to the writing story department, that's where they really struggle. Like, even the Ninja Gaiden games, one of the most popular games they ever made of all times, even that game has, doesn't have the best story or writing, but it makes up for the gameplay. That's what makes the game so goddamn good. So, but yeah, we're gonna be continuing our playthrough for Ghost of Tsushima on Sunday upload, and we're all gonna be replacing Alan Wake 2 once we beat the Night Spring DLC. We might replace that again with either Cyberpunk or potentially Starfield. I'm actually thinking I'm actually going to come back to Starfield, because it's been a long time since I played that game. Plus the creation kit is out too, so modders can actually fix the game that Bethesda fucking can't fix for some reason. So that's the one thing I'm really looking forward to, is coming back to Starfield, because it's been so long. And now that the game is more refined, people can actually mod it. I have a feeling that I'm going to probably have a much better time playing the game now. And hopefully we'll be able to beat the main story too at some point. But But yeah, we'll probably replace that as Starfield or Cyberpunk. I think I kind of figured out the problem of why my PC was overheating. It's because the way my desk is set up, my IAO, all the hot air is coming back, up, right? It's literally coming back down into the PC, and I think that's why the PC keeps shutting down from overheat, because all the hot air comes out, but because my desk is kind of blocking the airflow, the hot airs are literally coming back into the IAO, and then that's why my PC keeps shutting down, black screen and all that stuff. So I just need a better desk setup, and right now I can't really do that right now. So right now my PC is literally sticking out a little bit, so that way it can breathe, because if it doesn't breathe, guess what? More black screen, more shutdown. So we're not gonna have that. Obviously it's not good for my PC, so this is the only way. So we might actually consider coming back to Cyberpunk too, because I do want to beat Phantom Liberty, and I think I've gotten pretty damn far with it. So I just gotta keep on going with it, and hopefully the DLC is good. And obviously we will reload the game, and we'll do the main ending story for the main game where we talk to Hanako, Arasaka. But I definitely want to beat Phantom Liberty to see what kind of ending we get on that expansion pack, and then we'll try out the main ending for the main game. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Like I said, Ghost of Tsushima still kicking ass, so we'll be doing Sunday uploads for that. Saturdays, once Alan Wake 2 is done with the DLC until Lake House comes out in October, we will replace Alan Wake 2 with either Starfield or Cyberpunk 2077. That's going to be part of the decision up to me, so hopefully it will be, either way it's going to be good, so we'll see how it goes. We're also going to be doing some more MK1. We did recently completed season 6, Season of the Reptile. Now we're in the newest season now, season 7, with the Soul of the Soul Eater, aka Shang Tsung. So he is going to be the invader, and some of the skin they have is pretty interesting. So the skin packs are very reminiscent to the Revenant skins in MK11, but not only that they look pretty cool, but they also have their voice drastically changed too, to the point they sound like zombies essentially, just like how they have it in MKX. So really interested to see how that goes. But we're also going to be checking out, of course, Takeda, which have came out a while ago, which I haven't really got the chance to try them out. But yeah, Takeda is finally out in MK1, and I'm hearing a lot of good things about him. Like, a lot of people seem to like his play style, even his design wise look pretty damn cool. And Takeda is probably one of the only characters that I like. One of the new characters that MK added. Like Kongjin, I don't really care as much. Cassie Cage, yes, alright. Jackie Briggs, meh. But Takeda is the one that really stands out because of his playstyle, his character design, and his fun gameplay mechanics. I think I could safe to say that everybody likes Takeda more than any other new characters that they added in. I guess Devora is also decent too. Everybody hates her because just the way she killed, just because she casually murdered Melina and MKX. But that got retconned. Now she's alive again. So I'm going to see a Devora DLC. Probably not. I think she's listed as one of the most hated characters. And yeah, granted, she does suck because she kills like multiple main characters in MK11, but her design and gameplay wise is pretty unique and can be fun as well. It's just that everybody don't like her. Character wise, nobody likes her because she's just so despicable. You just like, get the fuck out of here. But likewise, her character design, gameplay is pretty good. But I'm really curious how Takeda is gonna play in MK1, considering you have the cameo gameplay mechanic. I just wish they went back to classic MK, where you just have you, no tag team, or at least make a proper tag team mode, which they were rumored to be making it, but I don't think it's not going to happen now with the current state of MK1, so it's unfortunate. But at least we're going to be getting animalities again, so it's just been missing since MK3, so that's been a long time that we have that, so that'll be cool to have. I just don't like the fact that the story expansion is really expensive. Like, Aftermath was already $40 for MK11. Now it's fucking $50. $50 for buying the expansion pack for MK1, and that's already another game you have to spend on. If you buy the premium edition, right, it's $100 already, plus not including the microtransactions. Which, yes, I admit I did spend microtransactions on this game only for the classic suits, but now you gotta spend another $50 for the story expansion, which is a little bit too much. Granted, you are gonna get the Combat Pack 2 with it, which I guess is a good thing. I mean, at least you get the 3 characters that comes out at launch: Noob Saibot, Cyrax, Sector, and then of course you get the guest characters later on: Ghostface, T-1000, and Conan the Barbarian. But still, $50, that's pretty fucking expensive, and honestly, I don't see many people buying that story expansion anytime soon. Me, I'm gonna get it, of course, because it's my job, you know, doing YouTube, to cover content like this for you guys to see and be entertained, but also I'll be able to give you guys my personal opinion on whether or not you guys should buy it, if it's worth your money. So of course I'm gonna buy it, but you know, I'm doing this for everybody. I'm doing everybody a favor to let you guys know if it's worth buying or not. Like, $50, that's like buying a new game, but you're buying just a story expansion for fucking Mortal Kombat 1. That's ridiculous. But yeah, we're going to be definitely doing some more MK1. We'll be doing Takeda's, as well as cover the new Season 7, the Soul Eater. And then at that point, it's all on the waiting game now. We just wait for a month from now for the release of Chaos Reigns, which the story looks interesting. I'm looking forward to it. But are the characters going to be good to play? Like Noob Saibot, Cyrax, Sector? I don't know. I really don't know. Kind of wish they kept the original character design. They gender swapped them to also make their playstyle a little bit different. Could be interesting, but they should just kept them the same. You know, I don't know why they got gender switched them, but multiverse, I guess. We're also going to be checking out a little bit more of the First Descendant and Once Human. Now, I've been really enjoying Once Human, even though it is a survival crafting game, so I will have to do a lot of edit cuts on that game specifically, because like I said, it's just me building shit. I don't think that's not going to be compelling. But likewise, I do like the gameplay mechanics, as well as some of the, you know, it's a fun game to play. The story can be a little bit iffy. It's kind of all over the place, but it's definitely one of those games you can just sit back and relax and chill. What, compared to games like Call of Duty, you know. But yeah, the First Descendant, we might bump that to like 10 videos instead of the previous 5 video for the short series, since it is going to be a much shorter series. So I'm not going to be doing a full playthrough on either Once Human and the First Descendant, because I got way too many games in the backlog to play. So I'm just going to play those 2 games specifically in my spare time, and then I'll probably make one more video, you know, giving out my review and overall thoughts on the game, if the game is worth playing or not. But so far though, First Descendant is like Warframe, Destiny 2 put in together. You know, it's not bad. The gameplay is not bad. The graphics is insanely good. But I would not recommend spending any money on that game, because it is heavily monetized. Like, just to get an ultimate character cosmetic pack is already $100. So yeah, $100. You hear me right? Yes, the game is free to play, but the way Nexon monetizes this game is absolutely disgusting. Unless you got money to burn, or you got a shitload of money, hey, knock yourself out. Buy those $100 skin packs. Hey, go for it. But yeah, I would not recommend buying those skin packs unless you really enjoy this game and you really like the game. Then consider buying it. But keep in mind, it's $100. You want the fucking ultimate cosmetic pack, because it's pretty expensive. At least Once Human, the monetization is not too extreme yet. The game is still pretty early right now, so it's not monetized yet, but once it does though, I have a feeling it's going to get pretty bad. But right now the monetization is pretty minimal. Character cosmetics are not bad looking either, and the battle pass is like $20 something, so it's not bad. Ain't bad at all. But long term wise, is this game going to be sustainable in terms of fun and enjoyment? I don't know. I have a feeling once I've beaten the game, that's it. That's all I have. But yeah, we'll be checking out Once Human, as well as the First Descendant. We'll be bumping those videos up to 10 now. since I kind of enjoy those games. So yeah, 10 videos on each playthrough series. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. This is a game that I also wanted to play, but I completely missed out last month, so we're gonna be hopefully checking out this month, and that is Siona's Sega Hellblade 2. Now this is a game that I've been wanting to play for a long time. Granted, it is getting a lot of mixed review considering how short the game is. The game is like 5 hours long, so it's definitely going to be a much shorter series, but it is what it is. I'm just really curious if this game is going to be better than the first game or not. Probably not, but likewise though, the graphics looks absolutely insane, and considering that I played and beaten the first game, I kind of want to see what the story goes and to see if it's good or not, see if everybody's claim saying the game is boring is true or not. So we shall see. We'll be checking out Hellblade 2 this month. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to the playthrough for that. We're also going to be making a return to Ready or Not, because the new DLC has just recently came out for the game, House Invasion, and now that they added them, they integrated them in Commander mode, that will give me a lot of good reason to come back to the game now, because Ready or Not, I would say it's a pretty good game, but if the game is in its current state though, I wouldn't say the game is not fully released, even though the game is technically 1.0 release. It still has a lot of issues still in terms of the AI, at least from what I last played. I haven't played the game with the new update yet. Supposedly they updated that, so I have to keep an eye out for that. But yeah, from my last experience, the game is good as itself, but I still think it's kind of disappointing because I think they had a lot of content in mind, but they had to cut them out because they just didn't simply have the time to, put them into the game. And I have a feeling that they are now barely doing that now, because you have a big police station, right, as a hub. There's all these characters in different areas you can go to, but you can't interact with none of the characters. What's the whole point of creating that big police station if you cannot do nothing at all besides doing the practice runs, mission choose, do weapon loadout, do kill house training? What's the whole point having a police station that big if you can't talk to any of the NPCs? So that's my big criticism, is that this game had a lot of content in early access, and now it's just disappeared. Like the raid modes for like the old maps, but the layout has changed. Bomb threats, hostage rescue, all that stuff is missing. Active shooter, I think the only active shooter scenario was the college mission. I think that was the only one that had the active shooter scenario, but other than that, we never get any of that. Oh, and it's also a bomb threat too. Now I realize it's like 2 in 1. So hopefully Home Invasion will deliver, and as well as me beating the game as well, because I haven't even beaten the game yet. I think it's gone as far as to the hotel. There's still like maybe a few missions to complete, so we still need to beat the game first, then we do the Home Invasion, which, like I said, I definitely want to check out Home Invasion because the map, those missions look pretty insane, especially the slums where it got hit by the hurricane. It looks all run down, grungy. I have a feeling it's going to be good, but we shall see. Hopefully this new update for the game will fix a lot of the issues with the AI, your SWAT team being absolutely stupid, fix the AI pattern finding, and hopefully flesh out the content more for the main game, at least Burping Hot Dog there, excuse me. So that way, this game will continue to, to get good and get better. But we shall see what the next DLC they have in mind. I have a feeling this game is probably not gonna last too long in the future, but I should say it's not a bad game. But I definitely want to check out Ready or Not again. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. I'm probably gonna wage like a motherfucker. The game decided to be a piece of shit with the AI, but it is what it is. I'm gonna put some a little bit small mention here on the games that I might play this month, and that is I'm gonna put some small mentions of games that I might play this month, but no guarantee that I will play it, and that will be Selaco. Now this is a game that I've been keeping an eye on for a long time. It's also a virtual first-person shooting game, so it's gonna have your classic weapon in the center, pixel-like graphics, but Selaco is one of the only exception games that, look, I'm okay with it because the game is absolutely badass. and I believe there's going to be a big update coming out pretty soon, so I might just wait for the update to come out, but I might still play the game already because I didn't have to complete Act 1 fully completed, but the other acts are still in development, so it's like about close to 30 missions to do, so that's pretty goddamn crazy for an early access game. So yeah, we're definitely going to check this out. And also another honorable mention is Fallen Aces. This is a game I've been keeping an eye out for a while too. It's also another retro-like FPS game. You know, it's kind of has a 1940s to 30s noir feel to it. So you got like old school timing gun, double barrel shotgun, but also the graphics is probably what makes it so unique because everything's so expressive. It's like comic book style, you know, drawings, you know, but you can actually play in the comic book. So this is a game that I definitely want to check out. I think there's only one chapter out so far. I think they have, let me check, let's see how. So yeah, so there's only one episode, but they do have the other 2 episodes planned, plus a level editor, Steam Workshop support, so it's definitely going to be moddable. So yeah, right now there's only one chapter, there's still 2 more, and it's probably best to get it now because the game is like super cheap, so once they release the chapters, it's going to get more expensive, but yeah, I definitely want to check out Fallen Aces because this game just looks very compelling, looks very fun, and absolutely looks unique compared to most games. Another game that is going to be also honorable mention is Mullet Magic. This is another game that I wanted to play last month, but I didn't really have the chance. Hopefully this time we'll be able to have the chance to play this game because this game looks absolutely insane. It's pretty much, it's like a fast-paced, you know, it's kind of like, I guess it kind of plays like Doom, but with a twist with it. You have to keep on killing and keep moving before the timer runs out. If the timer runs out, boom, you're dead. So it adds like a little bit of a twist. You have to go in there, keep moving, kill enemies, try not to get hit, and that's the only way you can stay alive. Just keep on going crazy mode essentially. And I also like the fact that the game's art style is very inspired by the 90s anime, and the 90s anime is probably my favorite animes to watch just because of the unique storylines that they come out with. Also, so much little details that they put in those type of animes at the time. You don't get that anymore with new animes nowadays. Everything's like CG, 3D. You get hand-drawn still, of course, but back in the old days, you know, with animes back in the 90s, those guys were killing it with the detail, the amount of detail to put in those anime movies and shows. Like, those guys are, like I said, they're crazy. Like, I gotta commend them for doing the best they can. They're probably getting shit paid, which is unfortunate, but man, like, they put so much heart and passion into those arts. Like I say, you're not gonna get that type of stuff in today's anime. You know, like, now granted, like I said, today's animes they're not good. You get some good ones that, you know, not all of them are bad, but most of the time they're not that great, or the art style looks kind of iffy. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to try out Mullet Magic hopefully this month, because like I said, it looks like an insanely fun game to play. It's just don't got the time. We shall see. We have the time for this month. And also, we're going to be continuing our playthrough for Command & Conquer Generals Tiberian Dawn Redux campaign for the GDI. Seems to be doing pretty well with the view as well, so I am going to be doing more videos on it. I still don't know if I should just play the remastered collection version or just play the Generals version, but since I started it, might as well just keep going with the mod version, I guess, since it'll probably be easier to play anyways compared to the old one, because the old one is really difficult for me to play, but it's not bad, but it's not easy either. So yeah, we're gonna be doing, we'll be continuing our playthrough for the GDI campaign for Command & Conquer, and hopefully we can get far without getting our asses whooped. Oh, I also forgot to mention too, Delta Force Hawk Ops. This is a game that I'm very, very curious to play, because this game looks very reminiscent to Battlefield 2042, but also has the gameplay, gunplay of Modern Warfare 19. And that is, to me, that seems like a dream come true with a good fusion of that. the gameplay looks very familiar to Call of Duty Warzone. But this game could potentially be the king of FPS shooter when it comes to like full-scale warfare and destruction. Like, this game has better destruction than Battlefield 2042, and that is a big shame. Like, come on, man. Like, now granted, it's too early to say if this game's going to be good or not, but I will be playing the playtest that will be coming out next week on Tuesday, and hopefully the game will be good. We're going to be covering both all game modes that this game has to offer. I think it does have like a DMZ game mode too, Hazard Operations, which is pretty much Tarkov, but Call of Duty, I guess. And of course you got Havoc Warfare, which is the Battlefield game mode, which that's the one I'm really most interested in, because from what I've seen, it looks really good. The destruction looks good too. Yeah, you still get the, you know, the operators with the crazy abilities, but like I said, they're doing a better job than 2042 has, and that is pretty scary. Like, now DICE is gonna have to work really hard in making their Battlefield game even better now, and I have a feeling it might deliver, but I have a feeling it's not. I'm hoping that they'll get it delivered. But yeah, we'll be checking out Delta Force Hawk Ops, absolutely. I have no idea how long the playtest is going to be going for, hopefully for a long time, so that way we can check out the different game modes like DMZ and Havoc Warfare. But this game has a lot of potential, and I'm really hoping that it's good, because like I said, DICE needs to really step up the game, and the only way to get them step up the game is somebody does it better than they do, and then that way DICE will actually put some effort in making a good Battlefield game for once. We shall see. But yeah, anyways guys, I'm gonna end it here for now. I've been ranting on for far too long, so big games to keep an eye out for this month will be Black Myth Wukong, Delta Force Hawk Ops. Let's see what else we got here. Ready or Not, of course, I'll be coming back to that. Ready or Not, we'll be wrapping out Alan Wake 2 with the Night Spring DLC. We're going to be also playing some more Ghost of Tsushima, as well as potentially more Cyberpunk and Starfield. Fallen Aces, Selaco, Mullet Magic for the retro games aspect. We might play those games hopefully this month. Once Human, the First Descendant, we'll be checking that out. And now there's two games that I'm gonna add into the list now: Fallout London and Trempang 2. Trempang 2 just released a new DLC for the story, so I will be checking that out for sure. And then we got Fallout London, which has came out recently, and this is probably my most anticipated mod to play, so I will be checking out Fallout London as soon as I get the performance issue ironed out with the stutters, because the game is like stuttering like crazy right now. I don't know why, but the game is not running that great. The game is just stuttering so hard that I've been spending so much time just trying to fix that issue with the game. But once I get that ironed out, for sure I will be checking out Fallout London, because it's definitely one of those mods that I've been wanting to play for a long time, and now that it's finally out, I absolutely cannot wait to check out Fallout London to see what they have to offer. And hopefully it is a good mod to play. Hopefully it's more flash up compared to the other Fallout mods that have come out that try to do the same, but they always come out unfinished. So yeah, Fallout London, keep an eye out for that. And without further ado guys, I'm going to end it here for now, because I've been ranting on for far too long. The video has gone a lot longer than usual, so yeah, stay tuned for all those games that I have mentioned. Who knows, I might add some surprises later down the line this month. But on that guys, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic weekend. I know I am going to be absolutely having a good weekend with all this crazy games coming out. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Stay safe out there. Spend time with your families and friends, and of course, happy gaming. And I'm going to give a nice little shout out to the subscribers that have been with me for a long time, aka the old guard. I really appreciate you guys for sticking with me for so long. Without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. I would just be playing games as normal, but because you guys still keep coming back and watching my videos, leaving likes, dislikes, whichever, comments, I appreciate it, because it means you guys care, and I'm doing the best I can to pump out the best videos possible for you guys, and as well as everybody else. So for the old guards of subscribers that have been with me for so long, thank you for your support. And to those who have subscribed recently, appreciate your support too. Hopefully you're looking forward to more future content for this channel, future playthroughs, first impressions, you name it. I got everything what you need here. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it for now. Stay safe out there, and of course, happy gaming. And without further ado, if you guys got any other games you want to suggest for me to play, or you got any other suggestions of how I should improve the channel, or any good ideas for the channel, leave in the comments down below. I'm open to it. As long as it's not anything too extreme, I'll be open to it. But other than that, guys, like I said, I really appreciate you guys' support. Without you guys' support, I wouldn't be here. And for that, thank you for your support. So yeah, I'm gonna end here for now. So other than that, guys, until then, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.